have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man that go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations, I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations. America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get mad. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hate hating on me. Is it? It's me now. You're my truth now. Yeah. I'm here to speak and make it clear. I'm sorry, y'all, for all I've done. But I'm not the only one. In a dark place, I told some lies. But I'm not the only one. We all got secrets under the sun. In the shadows, we played the game. Now I'm standing here taking the blame. A lot of y'all was at the freak off too, so don't put it all on me. That's just the truth. I've been up and down this road trying to find my peace. Confessions of a man without a release. Oh, now, hey. In the mirror, I saw the truth hiding in plain view. I'm coming clean now, this burden to undo. We were all there dancing shadows in the night, acting wrong when we knew what was right. But deep inside, there's more you must see. In this room of mirrors, it's not just me. I walk this path with heavy chains, trying to shed those sins, erase the stains. I've seen the highs and the crushing lows, fading in the spotlight. That's how it goes. Now I'm standing here, hard on my sleeve, trying to clear the air, let the demons relieve. Every wrong turn and every mistake led me to this moment to let my soul wake. Plays a part in the shadows deep, lost in the game. It's promises to keep. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your Sunday Vitamins. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr_A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. And as per usual, if you don't like what the Queen is cooking, you already know what to do. All right, so hello, Jeff ATL, TC Dan is in the house, T Randall. All right, Rashid is here, AM, Vince I am from the UK. All right, About Damn Time is in the house. Okay, let's get into it. RG Titan, Opal, and Ogum, Queen Amona Huey, 504 Nola. All right, shout out to everyone in the chat, specifically my loyal royals and my moderators putting in work. Okay, Jamie's search account is in the building. All right, so let's get into it. Drip Advisory, T Cope, support the arts. All right, Timex Love. Let's get into it, you all. Patrick Dix in the house. All right, I see some names that I don't recognize. Okay, MDC Forever Enlightened. Okay, so let's get into it. So, you guys, it has come to my attention that there is a whistleblower who's coming out and naming names about people who are on those freak off videos at Diddy's house. So, we're going to get into it. All right. So, likes up, everyone, please like and share. Israelite Plight is in the house. Okay. So, we're going to get into it. Now, I'm not going to show the video, but I am going to play the audio. Okay. I don't have permission. And so I'm just going to play the audio so we can all hear the nefariousness of it all. All right. And he said he's holding no bars. He's pulling no punches. I mean, he's holding no punches. Okay. He's given the information and really seems that he doesn't give a single F. Who doesn't like it? All right. Who doesn't like it? And so with that all being said, Rashid said, I'm here for Diddy new movie featuring Cat, The Notebook. Okay, I haven't heard about that. Okay, so let's get into it. Without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. Like I said, I'm going to be putting up an overlay. All right, give me a second to cue the video. I don't have to wait too long because it's really at the beginning where it gets started. Okay, so just hold on, everybody. Let me put my overlay on the screen. Likes up, everyone. Please be sure to like this video. If I see the likes aren't liking, I'm going to stop the video and pause it till the likes start looking like they make sense, okay? All right, if you're watching somebody's video, not just my video, if you're watching any content creator on YouTube's videos or anywhere else, you should be liking the video because why are you watching it? It doesn't cost you a single thing. You can click it. All right, at the end of the day, like the video. That's how you can show your appreciation for the hard work that people do during the research. Now, in this case, I didn't do the research. I'm just using somebody else's receipts. All right. But anyway, with that all being said, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So please pay attention. All right. Here we go. Let's get into it. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. For I start treating you all like Diddy treated his employees. I got your lives in the palm of my hands. I could crush you at any time. Isn't that what Diddy told somebody? I said, please pay attention. Y'all don't want me to get mean up in here. Okay. Hey, Andrew. Andrew said, what up, Pac fans? That's right. Absolutely. Now, let's get it started. Here we go. Hold on. Let me roll back a little bit so y'all know who he's talking about when he's talking about this age. Now let's stop right there for a second. He said Usher, Justin Bieber, and Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith. Now the interviewer is asking him, were they underaged at the time? Now he said, I tried to go by his tattoos. And when he's talking about tattoos, he's talking about Justin Bieber. All right, so let's continue. I just want to clarify some things for people who miss it. Now, Fritz is saying there's no audio, he can't hear. Listen, for anyone, hold on. Listen. Okay, can you all hear me now? Once in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, hold on for a second. Hold on, beloveds. I'm going to start it back over. Okay, now, okay, with that all being said, you all listen. I started it back over, okay? Now, I want you all to pay attention. I'm just going to give you a heads up. When he's talking about the tattoos, he's talking about Justin Bieber. Okay, you all said you couldn't hear it. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's start this over. All right? Let's start it over. Now you all should be able to hear it. Let's go.
For Justin Bieber age. But at the time, it started from when he could have been 16 because he was real. He didn't have all the tattoos.
Okay, so you guys can hear that, right? Once in the chat. You guys can hear that now? Okay, great. Okay, let's get it started again. All right. Thank you.
He had the little shaggy hair doing the front. I forgot the bob, whatever the girls call it, hanging in front of his head. And Game handed him a bottle. Like, there wasn't nobody drink out the bottle. Game walks around Diddy, hand him the bottle, he drink it, and they like blew him down off his feet. So he could have been young back then. You understand? You could say he wasn't 17. I don't know if he, you understand, he ain't too far out of Pampers. So, you know, what I mean by that, he definitely wasn't 17 or 18. I could say he was pushing 16 hard or early because how he was dressed and how he was, I could say he probably about 16 or 15.
If that's the case, then and Usher was in those same videos, is it around the same time period?
Usher was
Usher?
Usher was in a video when he was definitely young, because I remember he came home. They talked about drinking the champagne. He had champagne. He talked about he asked him in the video, was that Ed Lover for Hot 97? So you talking about Ed Lover back in Hot 97 when he was DJing, you take the time for that, Usher had to be like 16. Like he didn't even have a good beehive back then. He was definitely young. He was definitely young because he spoke, I heard him say in the video about was that Ed Lover from Hot 97. They were sitting on the couch, could have been like in a family room or could have been in bedroom. You know, most people put like couches in their bedroom as well. The room big enough. They matched the bedroom. But he definitely was underage.
Is Albie Shore on the video?
I didn't see Albie Shore directly into the video. I don't know who it was, but they said he walked in and he was giving me head, as they say, in the office. And he said, yo, he did that to him for money. So I think if you were seeing it, anybody else say, or he used it to enforce his rule of taking his son away from Kim.
Okay, so for those people that don't understand that, Kim Porter had a son with Albie Shore. She was married to him prior to being married to or being with Sean Combs. So he then used that
to break that.
He then blackmailed him into.
I don't think it was more blackmail. It's to break him down. Like, this is the man you're supposed to be with. You understand? And I can see it because if I lose, I'm a good loser. So if I lose my wife, and I'm not married today, if I lose my wife to any man, I'm not losing my kids to any man. I don't care how much money they got, how big their name is. I'm still going to be their father. You're not going to have me take care, especially that young. You understand? I got 2 sons of my own. So you telling me that if my son...
State Farm wanted to charge me $100.
All right, so you all hear that now. The advertisement is playing, but now he's talking about Albie Shore and Diddy. What exactly is he saying here? We're going to have to let him finish because now I'm very curious. Okay, here we go.
His mother come to me and say, I want that guy to be his father. They both crazy. That's my breath. You understand? You can have her because it's such thing as divorce. It's such thing as that. It's such thing as adoption. You want a son, go adopt a son. But looking at it from your eyes, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. If you got kids, you're not gonna let a man take your wife and your kids. You understand? And before us, kings didn't let you take their castle. Never mind take their queen and the kid. You understand? But that's modern day. That's in every textbook today. It's a thing of divorce. You understand? We fight over kids today. You understand? Somebody says something to my sons, of course I'm fighting over them. You understand? So you're not gonna just take my son away from me. I think he was more used as leverage. Some men think just because another man get them head or they hit the other man in the back, they not the same as that man. You understand? You gay if you watch a video of 2 men having sex. You understand? You gay if you let another man perform any type of active. Today, I don't know why they don't come out and say it. You know why it's so undercover when you get married. It's like a picture ID today. You can walk around with your lover. So you understand?
I mean, I'm thinking just in the industry at that time.
Oh no, it wasn't that. Of course, it wasn't that out open to do it. You understand? But people have done it. You understand?
Right.
2024, whenever it came, and people ain't just pop up and say I'm gay and I'm happy. You understand? It just was more. It was more legal now that you go get married, same sex. You understand? I'm not the one to judge them and tell them that they can't, but when you in a rap game, I'm not gonna say R&B, but when you're in a rap game, you can't be in a booth tomorrow getting guns and running down on somebody or somebody running down on you. You understand? It's betraying.
Okay, so you get these flash drives, you take a look at them, you cobble.
And this is the thing. This guy said that he had the flash drives. And somebody said it was Christopher Williams, rule superior. I don't think he's talking about the same incident, beloved. I don't think he's talking about that same incident that Jaguar Wright was talking about. He's saying that he saw this on a video. What Jaguar was talking about, she said somebody walked into Diddy's unlocked office and saw something happening. This is a whole nother scenario. Now, with that all being said, and for those of you who saw the broadcast where I told you why Diddy does the things that he does as far as making other men drop to their knees, I told you how that dates back to the ancient Rome. To ancient Rome, how that's what they would do, and that Diddy has studied their culture extensively, and he emulates a lot of their cultural mores and stuff. He mimics the things that they did back then. So, with that all being said, this guy's talking about something different, but he says that he has the flash drives, or he saw the flash drives. There was about 11 of them, I believe he said. I believe he said there was like 11 of them, but let's continue.
Together these writings, right? Like the memoir, you put it together, you get it turned into some books.
No, I didn't put it together. It went from the flash drive straight to print.
Okay.
Nothing was rearranged, nothing was changed. It was went straight to it.
So you had somebody print the books up, and did you try? I mean, at some point, did you go out and you try and like, how did it get to it? I mean, how did it get to Todd? I mean, I know I talked to Wade.
Okay, so what he's talking about the Kim Porter book. He's saying this stuff. He's including Albie Sure in this. Now he's saying this stuff was on a flash drive. So basically, it sounds like he's saying that Kim wrote this and that he had the information from those books before Chris Todd, who is the guy who published the book, right? Before he got it. Okay, let's continue so we can get this all straightened out.
Wade Williamson. So I know that at some point he contacted you, but prior to that, you told me on the phone, prior to that, you had tried to kind of promote it yourself and get it out.
I didn't personally try to promote it. Like I said, I wasn't so anxious to put it out to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I did what I could do. I did the hard work. I put it on paper. I put it on cover, and I gave it to somebody to get money, and they end up dealing with Wade. And then I asked Wade, how did he get it? He said he got it from you. I said, you didn't get it from me. How do you get the book? He said, no, I got it. He inboxed me. Oh, I got it from I bought it from someone, and somebody want to talk to you. He said, well, he said, private investigator, talk to him, that's, since y'all had no problem. Then I told him, and we did business.
He said that Chris Todd was a private investigator. Chris Todd's he's a reporter.
Well,
He's not
a private investigator, whatever he is.
Yeah, he's
For anyone who has developed a brain or spinal tumor after using birth control shots, he's
a what do they call him? A journalist, whatever.
Yeah, journalism.
So you spoke with.
Okay, Chris Todd, the person that published the book, he's supposed to be an investigative journalist. That's the words they're looking for. Okay, let's continue.
Todd, you guys went back and forth. Like, did he ask to see the flash drives?
I sent him one of the flash drives that came with the book, where you see everything was legit. How he did it. Say I pressed it up. It was a joint deal together. You understand? So,
But did the flash drive you sent him have any of the videos on it?
I have no idea. But I sent him this. I don't know what happened to that book. It had pictures in it. It had him and Snoop holding hands under the table. He rubbing on Snoop leg and hands. And then it had him in the mold with
Okay, so right now, you guys, he's showing these pictures. He just showed a picture of Snoop. Looked like he was holding hands with Diddy. Hold on. Let me back it up so I can screenshot it.
It had pictures in it. It had him and Snoop.
Okay, let me take a picture of it real quick. Okay, I'm going to let it continue.
Holding hands under the table. He rubbing on Snoop leg and hands. And then it had him in the mold with Leo girlfriend talks about it, like why you Diddy Jr. They had a lot of pictures.
Right.
With Biggie.
Hold on. When I pause it, that's because I'm taking these screenshots of these pictures. Okay.
Back then when they was, supposed to been beefing. That's why I call him a double agent. Him in the wrong mode with Andre
He's not
Harrell.
talking. He was paused because he was holding the picture up to the screen.
Once you got it to, you end up working a deal out with Todd. What was he supposed to do with the book? He was supposed to get it published.
He wanted to get it published and put out.
Well, what was that conversation?
No, he said Wade told me he had somebody who wanted to put it out. That he'd get it blown up, he'd put it out. It wasn't on. He got it on Amazon. He got Kim's face on the front of it. He took the off of it and put Kim's face on it.
Okay.
And did his numbers. It did. I think the book itself sold it. So he played a part of it, a great part of it. He did his interviews.
Well, I think initially, according to Wade, like the first week it was out, it didn't sell. It wasn't selling. Wade ended up contacting you guys.
He was on your show. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he had contacted me. He said, "Look," he said, "would you be interested in having me on to talk about this memoir?" And he kind of explained it to me, and I was like, "Okay." And he said, "But I got to contact, let me contact Todd and Courtney to see if they're okay with me doing this." And then you guys gave him the green light, but he had said that you guys were like, "But don't mention our names. Just don't even mention. Just mention that the book came out." And so I did like over an hour long video with him. And then I think a couple days later, after we put it out.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward past this because I don't really care about that.
Election alert. Election day is on November 5th. Who you vote for is private, but if you vote is public information. After this election, your voting record will be updated, and your friends and family will be able to look up how often you vote. So vote on or by Tuesday, November 5th.
If you've ever dreamed...
Now, I'm sorry, but that sounds like a threat. Like they're threatening us that if you don't vote, everybody's going to know you didn't. Please pay attention. How desperate are they? Hold on. Okay, back to the video.
He ain't going to feed him. Kristen can go back home with him. Jessica got a mother. They doing very good. So he's more making it bad for his son in the house with them because they're looking at him like, what is your father talking about that he did this to my father? They got the same mothers, but he still got a father to go to. King don't. The twins don't. So I'll be sure best thing to do, let them believe it's green bin on the moon that came down to earth. Let them believe it's flying saucers in this thing. Let them believe clones is taking over people. But at the end, he need to get back time with his kid, the son that he lost. He need to make a way for them.
Okay, let me fast forward.
Amazon take it back. Maybe if it don't got the picture. Maybe if it don't say nothing about I'll be sure. But that still don't stop the facts that I'll be sure you said that Diddy killed Kim Porter. We talking about that's happening every day. Sex happen every day. But you worrying about when you was telling that these twins and King that their father killed Kim Porter, which worse?
I think that Sean Combs is not going to sue I'll be sure because he's got bigger fish to fry right now.
No, he's not. So you want to go after other people that you figured he ain't said none of this when Puffy was on the streets.
Right.
He can't say, I never said that. You said you heard this interview I did. Puffy was free as a bird. You know what I'm
saying? That's not true. Now that is not true. He's trying to imply that I'll be sure didn't say anything about him thinking that something suspicious happened to Kim by way of Diddy. He's saying that Albie Shore started saying that after Diddy got locked up. That is not true. Albie Shore has been saying that he thought there was foul play and been saying that they need to look back into it. He's been saying that. So what is this guy talking about? He's acting like Albie Shore was scared to say it when Diddy's walking around free. That's not true. He's been saying it. So I don't know. But and this guy, now here's the thing. I didn't listen to this whole thing before I got on here because for one, I got on here like as soon as I found out about it, as soon as somebody sent it to me. But the bottom line is, so this guy seems like he's caping for Chris Todd. He seems like he's supposedly working in cahoots with Chris Todd. Remember Chris Todd, the guy who published the Kim Porter book, said that two people gave it to him. Two people in the industry. So this guy is basically saying that he's the one who gave it to him. He said that he's the one who gave it to him, but I would like to know how he came in possession of it. So let's just continue.
So I didn't wait till he go to jail to say anything. I said it all of 35 years we've been in the music business together. And I said when he dead is gone. I do want to apologize to the kids, or the young adults and the twins for their mother ending up being on the front cover of it. You know what I'm saying? And only because she's not here to defend herself. Somebody had reached out for him.
Fast forward. I'm going to fast forward.
You know, he laid out on the couch like a washed up well on the beach. So he got on, he said, yo, but Biggie writing Lil Kim and no music. And that's what pissed Puff off the worst. That's the night he got killed. He told him that. He said, what? Just tell me if you wrote the music for him. All up in Big face. You know, he claimed that he didn't want Big to go across seas. No, he wanted what happened to Big happen. That's what he wanted to happen. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened just like he wanted to. But I hold Gene accountable for, because Gene sat there and got 30,000 was offered to him to kill him. Why didn't he? He's a cop. Gene is an ex-correction officer, ex-cop, whatever he is, but he's in law enforcement somewhere. Why didn't he tell the mother that they was going to kill Big? That's what I hold him accountable for. He sit on TV there, smiling. Oh, Puff offered me 30,000 to kill. You cool saying that?
The simple hack car accident victims.
Okay, so he's implying, and again, this is all alleged because I don't know if anything that he's saying is true. All of it could be or none of it could be. But this dude is saying he's implying that Big Gene Deal, he's saying that he blames Big Gene for it because he says Gene said that Diddy offered him 30,000 to take out Biggie. I don't know if Gene said that. I've seen a lot of his interviews, never heard him say that. I'm not saying that he did or didn't. I'm just saying that I never heard it. But he's saying that Gene was a police officer previously, so why didn't he say something or do anything or go to Biggie's mother? That's what this guy is saying. But let's just keep listening because I didn't come here really. I didn't even know all this was on here. I wanted to hear what he said about who's on those freak off tapes.
But that's cool saying it.
I mean, I guess he's okay with it.
Okay, there you go. Now we know why he fired, and now we know why he ain't a correction officer or police no more. Because he don't live by the rule of the streets or the rule of his job.
Okay, so I have a question. So if the FBI shows, so I don't understand, if the FBI were to show up and want copies or want to take the flash drives, like have you made copies of them?
No. Nope.
Are you gonna hand them
show
over?
up? If I see alphabet jackets coming on my lawn, they can have whatever they want to have. As long as they take it back. They can have whatever they want. I got a 100-inch TV. They want that, they can take that right with them. But no.
Let me say something here. Now he's claiming to have flash drives with not only the stuff from Kim Porter's memoir, allegedly, he's also claiming to have the videos. Now, you guys remember that Chris Todd, I don't know if you all saw the interview, but there was an interview that Chris Todd did because he's done several. And in fact, I have actually communicated with Chris Todd. Now, because I wanted to bring him on here to grill him about the book because I didn't believe his claims. I didn't believe the book was authentic. I wanted to know who are these people he got it from. I was letting him know that I don't believe him. So he didn't want to come on here. I didn't tell you guys this. This was about 3 weeks ago. He was still DMing me after that, sending me stuff. I don't know if that was supposed to convince me or whatever, but I wasn't convinced. But he didn't want to come on here and have me like rip into him and accuse him of lying. But that's why I wanted to talk to him. I told him I don't believe it. You know, I told you all I didn't believe it, and I didn't believe it was authentic. And I was going to ask some tough questions. With that all been said, he said he wanted to keep in touch. Now, let's get back to this, because this guy, here's the thing. He's saying that he has videos of the freak off tapes, and he's seen who's on there. Now, the fact that he said Usher and Justin looked like they were underage, or that Justin definitely wasn't 17 or 18, he was younger. And then the guy's asking him, the interviewer's asking him, what if the feds come to want that stuff? Are you going to give it to him or whatever? Yeah, he's not going to have a choice but to give it to them, and he's going to jail. He can go to jail because this is possession of child porn. If you have video footage, sir, I don't know if he knows this, because he's put his name out there. He's given all of his information. Okay. He's given all his information and all of that stuff. And he's sitting here saying that he has videos of kitty corn. That's what he's saying. If he's saying that they're on those tapes and they were underage, that's illegal, sir. The feds will come knocking at your door when they find out you did this interview, sir. And they're going to want that footage, and you're going to jail. Because why hasn't he ever turned it into the police? Why hasn't he ever given it to the police? Now, I don't know why he hasn't, but if he does have this stuff, actually, as he is saying, that's illegal. It's illegal to be in possession of kitty corn. And that's what that would be called as. Because of these things that he's alleging Diddy was doing, or what was going on in the video, it's absolutely illegal. But let's continue. That's why I'm like, this is all, I don't know if this dude's, because anybody can come out and make all kinds of claims. I don't know if this dude is truthful and what he's saying, but if he is, he should be very concerned about the feds showing up. But let's continue.
No.
Because, I mean, yeah, I see them definitely. Look, I don't see Todd not telling them where he got this from.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't see Todd saying, I'm a journalist. I'm not going to tell you who my source is, because, so far he hasn't.
Right.
He keeps mentioning two people that are in the entertainment industry, which, let's face it, that's accurate. Right. That's you, and it's Wade.
Right.
And of course, Wade just said, hey, meet this guy. He didn't, that was it. As far as, I mean, I know he had a copy of the your original, the memoir. But so Todd has said that, but I'm pretty sure that if the FBI reaches out to him, he's going to immediately say, hey, listen, the guy's name is Courtney.
And see, that's what I'm trying to tell you all. So both of them can get into trouble. At the end of the day, both of them can get into trouble, because if he gave it to Chris Todd, of course, Chris Todd's going to say where he got it from if the feds get involved. And now that he's done the interview and publicly come out and said all this stuff, you don't think that both of them could be in some trouble here? But the thing is, Chris Todd is not. He's the complexion for the protection. So they could literally put all of this on him. Okay, I just want you all to pay attention, but let's continue.
You understand? Usher not going to be Usher tomorrow. He go down there and say what happened. He going to be a bigger Usher, because he going to stop what was going on. Like me, I want him to stop in his tracks if he was something he had to do with Tupac killing. Because it ain't just from Tupac, it's Tupac, it's Gaddafi. You understand? That was his god brother got killed. Then I got shot in East Orange. You understand? 6 times at East Orange on Monte Avenue.
You got shot?
Yes. Yeah. All in my arm and my hand.
Mm.
So it's bigger than that. It ain't.
How did that happen?
Behind that.
Behind what?
Behind the Tupac and the Biggie situation.
Okay.
You understand? Because I was up in the label. Next to Lil Kim, next to Biggie, Mark Pitts, and all of them coming to the label. And then they didn't know that I was, affiliated with Tupac until we did the song, Unusual Suspects, with Mike Geronimo, with DMX.
But are you saying that, so I kind of missed that first part, which was that they paid you to do the
Check this out. State Farm was trying No, thank you. I have this friend who told me about this site.
Hail Mary?
Yes.
Okay. Did they pay you for the song or paid you to produce it?
They paid me for it wasn't a song at first. It was just the track. And then they had an engineer, some guy that hit them hard with them or whatever. But a lot of people from Death Row was there. You understand? I just knew Pop and Suge I only know Suge from seeing them. You understand? Everybody knows who Suge is, sitting down with him, no, never ate with him, no. Has I seen Pop? Yes. Symphony Hall, talked to him on the phone, smoked with him, did everything else with him. But it was a hired for money, helped me out.
Right.
You understand? I needed the cash. I had a bum deal. Money wasn't flowing like it used to. My name was bigger than my money. You understand? So he put me in a good predicament. 18, 17, you see 250K in your hand. What you gonna do?
Okay, that's right. I that's what I thought. You had said 250. Yeah, I don't. So my probably my last question here is, what's going on with Todd? Like, I mean, what's the issue with Todd? I mean, have you guys? What's he saying? Like, I mean, why haven't they released the funds?
Oh, the funds don't be released because royalties being hold. They hold royalties for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, like 30 to 60 days.
90 to 60 days. 60 to 90 days.
90 to 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's no big thing. He's not suing. You understand? We took the book down. First it was because of Kim's face. Then he went it down because he was in it. But in reality, it's true. He don't want to tell everybody.
Now, when he's saying he's clearly talking about Al B. Sure, because if you remember, Al B. Sure ordered a cease and desist on Chris Todd's selling of the book because he said there was lies in there about him, and he's thinking about suing for defamation, libel, and slander. And so therefore Amazon pulled the book. Okay, because that's what they'll do when there's any kind of copyright issues or someone saying that the book is slandering them. So the book has been paused. They haven't sold it, but before it was sold, he'd made in excess of $1 million in like 12 days, if you all recall me telling you that. Okay, so let's continue. Shout out to We Next, aka DSB. He's just gifted the channel 5 more memberships. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. Peace, love, and blessings. You all shout him out. Okay, now let's
He
continue.
said somebody stole it. He thought it was behind Puffy. He think Puffy did it to mess with him. You understand? I don't know what he ever did with Puffy. I don't know what Puffy ever did with them, but I know it's on a memoir. You understand? So if I was there, I'm just as guilty as them. I'm not, like, again, Gene sat there and said he was watch him and Ja Rule do the butt plugs and all that. You the same as them. I don't see Puffy let you see that much. And you're not anticipating too. You understand? Nobody gonna bring you in the room and watch them bang another man and don't make you get on it too. Like, when all the females admitted that Puffy let his friends gang bang. But he not admitting that he helped gang bang and do. So I'm not I'll be sure. I don't. Whatever he did, he got to pay for his lifetime. But yes, the book will be back up. You understand? It's investors trying to get the book to do movies. You understand? So
yeah. So you're trying to. I mean, so you guys are trying to sell the book for the film rights?
If the book go for film rights, I'll make sure half the money do go to King and the 2 girls, the twins. I could be that fair.
Okay.
I would definitely make sure that happens. Because this is it. All they got is their self and their grandmother. I don't know what Puffy got put away for them, but that's how I play.
So one more question is that Jaguar was talking about how there are people out there trying to sell the discs or sell the videos, the flash drives. I mean, has Todd tried to sell the flash drive? I mean, I know I saw an interview where he said he would flat sell them.
Well, I saw it too, but I don't know what he would sell. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jaguar talking a whole lot of SHIT. You understand? Because if anybody had him, they'd have been showed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This bigger than the presidential right now. Diddy.
Wait a second. Hold up. So he's saying that Jaguar's talking ish. Okay, so we're not supposed to believe Jaguar, but we're supposed to believe him. Yeah, I find that all interesting. But let's continue.
You understand? You either got two things to watch: the presidential or Diddy. So the money is.
Money, I'm a flex. I get that.
If they had it, I'm not trying to sell it. You understand? I want to keep it so do a movie. If anybody pop out, if I have them that long, since you said FBI looking for them, if I have them that long, yes, I will put it in a movie and put it out. So that'll be my proof. But well as me selling, no, I ain't hard up for the sell. I just like good business. So that's what it be, good business. I'm not gonna sell it to Mary J or sell it to Usher or sell it to Jay-Z. I'm not gonna confront them like that. I'm not gonna, regardless if you stopping by, I'm not going. I'll call it extortion. Because I don't like. I ain't never been extorted for my lunch, and I ain't never been extorted for my shoes or glasses. I ain't gonna start doing it. Pick up that bad habit. So I don't know.
So what's the issue? What's going on with you and Todd right now?
Todd thing he like to have everything in his hands, and it can't be like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's this umbrella is not just Todd holding an umbrella. I'm here to help him realize that people believe that he did get it from somebody. You understand? I'm not here to destroy credibility of his name. I'm more here to help him. But he can't tell me he know this, he know that. I've been in the music business for 35 years. I don't know how long he's been in his professional, but I've seen it, the music business. I tasted it. I lived it. I made it. You understand? He got the book out of Wade's hand. Wade got it from a mutual friend. I got it from somebody, and a mutual friend gave it to Wade, and it worked. How many books sold in 15 days? 1.5 million.
That's a lot.
Okay, so where does he play in? Because he's saying that Todd got the book from Wade and Wade got it from somebody else. Well, where does he play a role in it? Because how is he privy to this information? And how is he privy to the tapes? How does he have the flash drives with the tapes? This is what I'm confused about. Okay, maybe I missed something, but let's keep listening.
That's a lot.
Probably, it's a lot of books.
That's a lot of books. I'm glad people reading today. I'm glad they're reading today. But who else made that much money? Records don't even sell that much no more. The label's mad. They wish they had his music in it. Average artist been selling, what, 300,000 records today?
You're probably looking at over 25,000 books have been sold, maybe more.
Okay.
At a minimum, maybe probably closer to 30,000 books.
Mm-hmm.
If it's over 1 million, if it's over 1 million gross, if you're saying it's 1.5, well, then add another 15,000 to that. So it might be 45,000 books. That's a ton of books. You had said, we spoke before, and you had said that you grew up with Sean Combs, or you grew up in that same area as him. And if you knew him when you
we grew up in a generation of his father and my godfather, Frank Lucas.
Okay. How can you explain that?
I grew up in Newark, New Jersey. The Bellisburg area, the downtown area, all over Newark, no special place. I had a lot of people older than me. I like to hang around older people. You understand? Some of the bigger players out there. From Mark Bark-Pray, he just been released. Glad for him to be home for 37 years. Been in prison in federal jail, Kingpin, from Newark, New Jersey. Frank Lucas, a couple of Italians.
Let me pause right here. Somebody's asking, some people that just came in late are asking, are all of these people on the video or all these people I have on the screen on the tapes? No. The people that he's claiming are on the tapes are Cassie, J-Lo, I do believe, Usher, Justin Bieber, and Jaden Smith, who's not shown on this thumbnail. I don't have Jaden Smith on there, but he said Will Smith's son also. Okay, I have a story about Beyonce and Corey Feldman. That's why they're included in the thumbnail. I also have information on J-Lo that I might not get into today, but because I don't want to be on her forever. But let's go.
The Glitchios. Puffy, he always, it's a generation thing between men, not just music. His father was in a little, he had his own little thing. I'm not gonna say he was affiliated with Frank Lucas, but he was a snitch. His father was a snitch, and Frank Lucas didn't trust him. And as Puffy grew up into the music business, I came in '94 under the Artifacts, Big Beat Records with Craig Hellman. So as we grew up, I dropped a album, he'd drop it. He was, he was bouncing back and forth. He was his weight in New York. You understand? Before then, me and Tupac, we grew up, let's say around 94. Queen Latifah, we was at a show in Newark Symphony Hall. He was backstage in Jay-Z. That's when I first met Jay-Z back in '94 at Symphony Hall backstage. Cool.
How old were you then?
I could have been about 18.
Election season is here. Remember.
Hold on, guys. This is a long ad. I can't stop it. It's not giving me the option.
Attention retirees, if you're willing.
18. Before.
And were you already producing records, or you were trying to enter the industry?
I was already in the music business. I came up with Wyclef. He was my classmate from the Fugees. Hung around Redman, the Outsiders, Queen Latifah, Apache, may he rest in peace, Mark. It was a big crowd. Newark had a big, big outcome. So at the same time, one was two good managers from Newark, me and Shakim Shabbat. Shakim was Queen Latifah manager. I was the Artifacts manager.
Okay, while you guys are listening to this, because this guy's naming a whole lot of names, he's dropping a whole lot of names. And he said he was in the industry for 30 years. Okay, so he is the CEO of an independent record label, supposedly. So I'm about to fact check him while you all are listening to this. Kimberly says, these people been raping our children for 30 years plus. I mean, it sounded real sketchy, beloved. Definitely sounds sketchy. Okay, let's continue.
I came up, I got a phone call from Pac. He said, yo, man, I'm sitting in the Fatal home. He crashed my Land Cruiser. He came into the club with a gun. Get him a record deal. So I was already on Atlantic with Lil' Kim.
Wait, I don't understand. What happened?
Tupac.
You have to understand that this whole world is foreign to me.
Okay, Tupac, he's from the Outlaws. And he gave me a call. He said, I'm sending Hussein Fatal home. He's coming home back to Montclair, New Jersey. So I went up there. I met with a producer named Buff to reach Fatal. So I say, look, Pac, talk to me. I need to get you a deal. Give me like 17 days. I got him a record deal in like 14 days with a Wanda Booth at Relativity Records and Steve Styles. So I got him the deal. I couldn't take him to Atlantic because, of course, Lil' Kim was over there. Junior Mafia, Biggie, all of them was over there. So at the same time, we did, DMX just got to Def Jam with Suzanne. And Rosa was there. Kamoya was over there. So they, said, yo, DMX, we about to drop him. So I took DMX, we put him on a song with Mike Geronimo called Unusual Suspects. So Puffy heard it. The next day we heard the song on the radio, and Puffy took Fatal off it because he was affiliated with the Outlaws of Tupac. So it was a big thing behind that. You understand? A lot of people was kind of scared of Diddy Puffy back then. I wasn't. So I confronted him about the song, why he take him off. You understand? He wanted to put the locks on. So I said, okay. It wasn't no beef. I'm in two labels in New York now. I run from Relativity, run to Atlantic Records by myself. So, it wasn't no scared thing because, I I was born by myself. It was more that looking through your rear through mirror and watching you looking over your shoulders, that type of thing. So, you know, the Artifacts did something. Artifacts did good. They went gold on a high school high project. That's the movie soundtrack with Wu-Tang and all of them, Eric Badu and all of them. Same time, I ran into Pac in Baltimore, and he was living on in Baltimore in the corner house. I forgot the name of the street, really the name of the street. But you know, he's going through things, going to school there. Then he got arrested in New York. You know, I'm skipping time. But at the same time, I still was affiliated with people in New York. You understand? They were still kind of scared of Puff. And I was kind of more nervous, overwhelmed, because here I go. I'm affiliated with the Outlaws. I got to come over here every day regardless. Been in the tunnel, been in different clubs in New York. Had to still watch my back. Shooting kicked off New York with him and Sham and J-Lo. So, you know, it's Puffy. That's him. You understand? The things he do, that's him.
But I watched one of your interviews or I read something online, and it said that you had helped produce one of Tupac's songs, one of the famous ones, like Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Yeah. I seen him in New York, and he asked me what was going on. I said, yo, I'm away on this label. I wasn't happy where I was at. So what you got? You know, I'll never hear it. The Suge was there. He paid me more what I had got for what I got on the record deal for. So he said, you know, his engineer producer was there, Hit 'Em Hard was there too. So was no credits really performed. Hit 'Em Hard. He was the engineer and producer doing it. He took over the track. So I left. You know, I got almost $250,000 in my pocket. I'm not gonna sit there cash. I'm not gonna sit there and wait for, you know, somebody to take it off me. So I was out. I let them handle that part. But we still stayed in contact through phone. You know, that's how I ended up signing Fatal through him, talking to him, talking to his father. His father was doing life in prison. Shakur.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, the collaboration between you guys.
It was more friends than more business. Like, I was his road dog. Okay. I was just, you know, his ears in New York. I came to the sideline. I bought. I used to be with Liza. That's his manager. She's out in the Bay Area, I believe. I went out there, man, Fatal, several times. I went to meet him out in Cali. I was out in Burbank. I was more his, you know, his ears, his shadow. You know, he was.
All right, so you guys, this dude is he's not lying about some of this stuff. Well, let me just stop right there and say this. I can't substantiate his claims, but what I'm saying, as far as him saying that he worked with Tupac, he's not lying about that, because I looked up his information, and it says that he's a music producer and a hit maker. Working with the likes of Tupac Shakur and his associated crew, the Outlaws. Those are a substantial amount of this man's career. That's what it says. So he's not lying about that. So he seems to be legit. Okay, I just have to make sure and fact check, because, you know, people be lying. The whole lot of people out here clout chasing all of that. Okay, and now it goes on to say, because I like to get my information from more than one source. It says that he opened up a management company, and let me see, hold on. In my time, they came out of New Jersey, except something. It's got Redman, Joe Budden, and the group Total. Okay. And then Tupac. Okay. And then let me see. Okay, so it looks like he's telling the truth about these people that he's worked with and these people that he knows. It's saying online that he worked with Tupac if you Google it. Okay, so let's keep listening.
Cool guy. You understand? Get down to the basics, you know. Even in Atlanta, when he was coming to the rim shop, where Eric Sherman had a couple of owners, you know, we used to meet up there and talk. Anything he need, I got for him.
Well, I thought I thought I saw one of the interviews where you talked about you had talked to Tupac about starting your own label.
Yes, it was
You and
called
he starting your own.
it was called Alter Ego Records. That's what he's I got a couple of songs with him on it, him and Fatal. I launched it, but I didn't release anything yet. You know, I'm waiting for the time, you know, not for hard time, just for the right time. You know, I know it's been several years, but I got some songs out on all the platforms.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past all of this. Hold on.
Ozempic will
Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance.
You understand? He was because he's a rapper, that'll make you gangster. He never did anything gangster. What make him gangster? And Pac is not a blood, he's not a Crip. So why would you tell Pac you don't want to be gangster no more?
So do you think that he had something to do with setting up Tupac, with Tupac's murder?
Of course.
I saw that part of the interview.
I do.
Why do you think that? What do you think happened there?
Because if his son grew up with Diddy's son, and he goes sit at Diddy, and if Diddy wiping oil on everybody else or whatever his charges may be, what he do with Snoop? Diddy is not stupid. He just did stupid things. So he's sitting there, he got to tell him something, that he's a Crip. So if somebody run and do something to a Crip, and he's jealous, envy, he got like an egg roll face. He got jealousy showing, envy showing, can't stand Pac showing, I'm mad showing. He got everything in one face, call him Snoop Dogg the egg roll face. He's just mad. You understand? KVD, he should just tell the truth who was really in the car with him. His nephew was never in the car with him. His nephew got his shoulder kicked out of place. He went to the restaurant inside the casino. It was Keefe D in the car, but who was in the back seat? Who was riding with him? His own words, he said, Big Meech was in the car.
Big Meech?
You take Big Meech, you take Puffy, you take everybody around Puffy who dealt with Big Meech. Big Meech was coming to the rim shop in Atlanta. They all know Pac. He had to get a rep with them. Why Snoop never came to the fight? They just was on they was on a private jet together, just left New York.
So I mean, I still don't understand. So you're thinking that he had something to do with it because he didn't show up?
Yeah, he needs to be more direct because he's talking in riddles almost. Okay, what is he saying? Is he saying Big Meech was in the car with the people who killed Tupac? Because I'm gonna have several questions. Hold on, but let's
I
continue.
think he had something to do with it because he knew it was going to happen. Whether he showed up or didn't show up, he knew it was happening. So he figured Pac out the way. He back to Snoop Dogg. He the dog, house dog again. He wasn't the house dog no more. From Chronic, what other record he made big?
I don't know.
He didn't. So when Pac came in and put America Most Wanted, that made him. He ain't make Pac. Pac made him. It wasn't the Dog Pound, Gin and Juice no more. It was Outlaw's Thug Life. So that's enough to get. See, you not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. But we know that we know that look on somebody's face. You know that energy. You understand? So you see any picture he ever did with all three of them, he wasn't happy that Pac was under the arm. He wasn't there no more. He traded on his own boy, Dr. Dre, not to go to Dre label. So he stayed there with Suge. Because he figured that was his home, that was his house. So
okay, sorry. I was gonna say the the memoir that and we'll get to the memoir in a minute. It talks about Sean Combs being with multiple producers, executives, different people. Is that something that you had heard about in the industry before you actually saw the memoir?
Back in 96, 97, when Wendy Williams was doing Hot 97, Wendy Williams used to always call up. Man, Wendy Williams is like this. the gay rapper from New York, gay rapper from New York. That's all she kept saying. I seen Puffy on the beach, him and Mace, the gay rapper from New York, all this. And she chose to call me because I was, back then, I still wasn't scared to open my mouth. So I've been heard that he was like that. You understand? Him,
Yeah.
Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, and more. You know, it's Puffy biggest thing was he liked to see men do things for money. You know what I'm saying? He called that's weak, the power.
Now I can vouch for that. Now he's not lying right there. I can vouch for that because that's the same thing the insider said, that Diddy felt that he could have power and control, and that's why he liked to humiliate these men. That's why he would get men who were not like that and get the men that were masculine and heterosexual. He would get those men specifically because he wanted to break them. Okay? He wanted to break them and he wanted to emasculate them and humiliate them. And that gave him power. So he's not lying about that. But let's continue.
So he was the director. If you ain't sit on Puffy lap, you didn't move to the next. It wasn't action. He was cut. So yes, it always been said that's what it was. You know, that he was the gay rapper. Or the gay person in New York.
What about the violence?
Hi everyone. Hey, oh my God. Oh my God, they're saying Charleston White is shot and killed. Hold on.
I never, be honest, the violence I heard was.
Shut up. Has anybody heard this? They're saying that Charleston White, there's a report that I just got that said from 52 minutes ago, it says Charleston White shot and killed in Chicago. Is this true or fake news? Y'all keep listening while I'm trying to find out what's going on here.
It was from people. Like one time Nas did something supposed to have been with Pop. They jumped his manager in somewhere and broke his jaw. Smith and Wesson, peace out to them too. They came over to New York, did something with them, did the same thing, jumped them, caused them to have to change their name from Smith and Wesson to another name. He found his way. You know, even with Jay-Z, you know, I guess he saw Jay-Z is coming up. That'd have been his competition. You understand? Jay-Z, I never had a problem with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z been cool since East Orange. He was coming to East Orange with Black Rob. I mean, not Black Rob, Big L. He's heard with a rapper named Big L. From the cowboy boots he used to wear to his triple fat goose he used to wear. You know, Jay-Z was cool. He's still cool today with me. You know, I don't see what everybody say about Jay-Z because I'm not life searcher. You know, this memoir wasn't given to me to make money or to gain money. And I want to say something to the Combs family. I do have respect for them. I have respect for. That's why his mother face shouldn't have been on the front cover of the book. You know, but the book is real.
Hey, you guys, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you like.
State Farm wanted to charge me $180 a month. That's more than my car payment. I use this site. There are so many better rates.
Hold on, guys. I'm backing it up for a second. Hold on.
That he hated her.
Tried to advertise the books to get them out there.
Right.
To get her memoir.
Rose Scholar hanging in front. She had to be like 16. A drink. He tasted. You understand? It was more like a diary that was going to be turned into a book at first. And talked about her nose being broken, that he hated her, that he was messing with young boys. Talked about how he tore Usher ass up.
When you looked at the flash drives, who were the two? I know we spoke before. You said there were two young artists.
Mm-hmm.
One was Usher. Who was the other one?
One was Usher, and I believe the other one was definitely somebody's son. It was definitely somebody.
Okay, it wasn't It wasn't before we talked. You said it was Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
I thought
it was him too as well. It was Justin Bieber
and some
and
anybody else.
Will Smith's son too. Will Smith's son too. I ain't holding no punches. Yeah, it was Will Smith's son too.
And there were some young women.
It was females. I'm not good with everybody name in the music business because I only listen to several different artists. But it was J-Lo. It was in there. It was the young lady that sued him. I can't remember her name.
Right, Cassidy.
Cassidy. I can't really tell how it's made because you got to really draw it in. It seemed like the camera was up in the light shooting from a corner. Right. It was some in the bathroom. It showed that how they set Kevin Hart up. But see,
what do you mean?
Now, you guys listen to this because I forgot to tell you all. He said they set Kevin Hart up. So he said the women were there were J-Lo and Cassie. He couldn't remember Cassie's name, apparently, or didn't know her name. And the guy told him. So he said J-Lo, Cassie, Usher, Justin Bieber, Jaden Smith. Those are the people that he's alleging were on those tapes. Now he's talking about how they set Kevin Hart up. Now, you all got to listen to this. And after this, I'm going to click off of this video.
Set Kevin Hart up.
Oh, somebody came and gave him. That was the newest one. I'm mixing them up. The newest one I had got was like when Kevin Hart was in a hosted his show, and they was in a bathroom, just him, and then a bodyguard came in there. Then he came out, and the girl bought him a drink. He tasted, and it's like when he tasted it, the second drink of the same glass. That's when he was coming combobulated, like something was there. Then it showed him in the tub getting whacked. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I switched it.
When it showed Usher and Will Smith's son and Justin Bieber, well, I mean, were they underage at the time?
I tried to go by his tattoos for Justin Bieber age. But at the time, it started from when he could have been 16 because he was real. He didn't have all the tattoos on it. He had the little shaggy
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it right there. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. I'm going to stop it right there because we've already heard the rest. Now, y'all heard what he said. I just wanted y'all to hear the rest of what he said. He said they set Kevin Hart up. He tasted the drink. I guess the drink tasted funny or whatever. And then y'all heard what he said after that, what happened to him, supposedly, allegedly. This is all alleged and purely for entertainment purposes only. Okay? This guy is who he says he is, though. I did look him up. With that all been said, he absolutely did work with Tupac, at least. All right, so now the claims that he's making about the stuff that's in that book, I cannot substantiate, can't confirm or deny that, okay? Now, so Charleston White has been shot. He isn't dead. There's some publication that said he was dead, but I don't see anything about that. We're about to go to that news in just a second. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. This is all nefarious at the end of the day. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Charleston White. Okay, I'm changing my thumbnail. Hold on, beloveds. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I didn't see any articles as of yet. You all know that sometimes the information gets online before it gets to the news media. So some people did some TikToks. I just put up one of those. We're going to go to it. We're going to go to that. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay, hold on, you guys. 1 second. Okay, just as I suspected. Hold on, give me a second to find another one because this one has music in the background. And while I'm looking for this real quick, it's going to take me a few seconds. You guys, let's have a word from my sponsor.
Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
By 3 people, and he is outside. Fires.
Okay, so you all can purchase your 12 Tribes hair oil at Etsy.com. Look for Lisa Crafts, and also you can find it at Walmart.com. Okay, so is this the audio I'm looking for? There's an audio recording. It sounds like, I don't know if this is 911 or whatever this is, but hold on. I'm going to play this so you all can hear it. Meanwhile, I'm looking for a video also with more information.
Ticket for 251 Eastern Huron, Northwestern Hospital. Caller says he is Charleston White and has been shot by 3 people, and he is outside. Fires responding, and 18's on 4.
Head down, what kind of my top is the pit stop. We put everything up in the ziplock. Running man, made that boy do a TikTok. Bad bitch trying to see what it.
So you all heard that. That's all I'm seeing that people are playing. Okay. They said 3 people. Charleston White's been shot by 3 people. I looked up on X and it's the same thing. Everybody's posting their recording. That's all people are posting is that recording saying that he's been shot by 3 people. Okay. That's all it says. He's been shot by 3 people. I mean, I don't know where that recording came from or whatever. It doesn't sound like 911. She keeps saying the same thing over and over. It's all over TikTok and it's all over X. So I don't know. Wendy City says after insulting Chicago gang members on his YouTube interviews, he should never have gone to Chicago. Oh wow. That's a good point, beloveds. That's a good point. I didn't know he was insulting Chicago gang members, but I'm not surprised. He insults a lot of people. Okay, so anyway, with that all being said, the classic one said, "Who is this guy?" Well, this is a person who was in the music industry. He says for 30 years. He's the CEO of Altered Ego Records. Okay. And now, with that all being said, let me see if I can find anything to further substantiate this Charleston White thing. I just hate having part of the information because I can't assess if this is true or not just from that. Okay, here's the thing from X. Charleston White 2 hours ago. Hold on. Let me see if there's any context to this. Oh, you know what? That was a scanner. That was apparently the police scanner. Yeah, that's what that was. Because I'm like, that's not the 911 call, is it? Okay, so anyway, that's all I see. Then somebody said, how the F did you get this? This is what they're asking the person who posted this on X. So that's all we. You said Northwest Hospital. Okay, so that's just it. That's all I'm hearing, guys. He really ticked off somebody, 3 people. If he's still breathing, he'll be talking again, shaking my head. He'll just move to talk about now. He'll just have more to talk about now. They gave him fuel without knowing it. Well, let me play the audio again. And this is off of somebody's X account. This is all we have so far. I just want to know what's really going on. Who did it? Do they have any suspects? I mean, are there any witnesses?
18 citywide, we got a person shot ticket for 251 Eastern Huron, Northwestern Hospital. Caller says he is Charleston White and has been shot by 3 people, and he is outside. Fires responding in 18 Zone 4. 18 citywide, we got a person shot ticket for 251 East on Huron, Northwestern Hospital. Caller says he is Charleston White and has been shot by 3 people and he is outside. Fires responding in 18 Zone 4.
All right. Somebody clearly called it in. The person, whoever's right there on the scene, that's what it sounds like. They called it in and they're telling them that the person's Charleston White and he's been shot by 3 people and he's outside. That's it. Okay. Truth No TV said the key word is outside. Exactly. Okay. This is all nefarious. Well, prayers up for Charleston White. Truth No said 911 operators don't talk like that. That's not 911, beloved. I told you all that's not 911. I told you it didn't sound like a 911 dispatch call. That sounds like a police scanner. Okay, that's what that is. It's a police scanner. All right. Remnant says, "What's your IG? I'll send you the video." Thank you, beloved. Please do. It's Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. The same name as the channel. Queen, well, not the original, but Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. Okay, or you can send it to my email, the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. All right. With that all being said, while we're waiting for the video to get to me, let's talk about the rest of the stuff about Diddy. All right, because I almost forgot. We got to talk about this Beyonce and Diddy allegations. These Beyonce and Diddy allegations. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay. Please get the likes up. Doesn't cost you a single thing. All right, so let's get into it. Diddy and Beyonce allegations. What's behind the recent ones? Now, the music industry has recently been shaken by revelations that connected Sean Diddy Combs to an ongoing story involving Beyonce and Jay-Z. The Diddy and Beyonce story emerged after rumors surfaced about controversial events linking the two powerhouses. While both Diddy and the Carters, Beyonce and Jay-Z, have been influential figures in music for decades, their connection has been thrown into the spotlight in surprising ways. So in 2024, Diddy has been in the center of various legal and public battles, from allegations of sexual misconduct to claims about involvement in questionable activities within the entertainment industry. Now, as these cases unfolded, another layer was added to the controversy involving not only Diddy, but also Jay-Z and Beyonce. Although there have been no formal public statement by either Beyonce or Jay-Z regarding their relationship with Diddy amidst these allegations, insiders suggest tensions have risen beyond the scenes. What brought this story to the forefront was the resurfacing of old rumors about a business deal involving Diddy and Jay-Z, as well as private interactions between the stars. Now, these rumors reignited when a recent lawsuit hinted at Diddy's involvement in activities that had repercussions for his relationships with other influential figures in the music industry, including Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now, the connection between Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce dates back years. As titans of the music industry, Diddy and Jay-Z have collaborated on business ventures and were known to be close friends. However, new developments suggest that this relationship may have soured due to allegations of misconduct. Now, some sources claim that Jay-Z has distanced himself from Diddy, especially as more details about his alleged behavior have come to light. According to reports, Beyonce and Jay-Z are taking a cautious approach regarding their public association with Diddy. Insiders suggest that while the Carters have not publicly addressed the allegations, they are aware of how Diddy's legal troubles might impact their own brand. Now, with Beyonce being one of the most iconic figures in the world and Jay-Z equally influential, the reputation management has become more critical as they navigate the unfolding drama. This is getting more and more nefarious, but let's continue. Now, goes on to say, one of the key elements fueling the Diddy and Beyonce story involves reports of private parties and gatherings that allegedly took place involving both Diddy and the Carters. While these events have not been confirmed, they are believed to point to be a point of contention, especially as more individuals come forward with claims about what transpired at these parties. The speculation involves whether Beyonce and Jay-Z were present or aware of the actions that have been linked to Diddy. Recent developments have also suggested that there was tension between Diddy and Jay-Z during business dealings in the early 2000s. At the time, the two were exploring potential joint ventures, but disagreements reportedly surfaced regarding how to handle certain aspects of their business. This history is now being scrutinized in light of the current allegations, as many wonder whether old wounds are influencing the way Jay-Z and Beyonce are handling their association with Diddy today. Now, as of now, Diddy is facing legal battles that could significantly impact his career. He is set to stand trial next year, which may bring more details about his connections to others in the industry to light. Now, while the Carters have kept their distance, the outcome of Diddy's trial could have implications for their relationship, both professionally and personally. Beyonce and Jay-Z, who are known for carefully curating their public image, will likely remain or continue to remain silent about the allegations unless they feel that their brand is at stake or at risk. And that's interesting because they just filed that cease and desist for Piers Morgan to remove the Jaguar Wright comments about them. Fans of both Diddy and the Carters will be watching closely as the events unfold, with many wondering how deep the connections between these industry titans run. Now, while with Diddy in prison, actually in jail, not prison, and awaiting trial, the next few months will be crucial. If more information surfaces about the involvement of other high-profile figures, it could further complicate relationships and business dealings in the music world. Now, the Diddy and Beyonce story is still unfolding with many questions remaining unanswered. And as the trial looms and more individuals come forward with accusations, it's clear that the connection between Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z will continue to generate interest. Whether these recent events will strain or sever their ties remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the music industry is facing a reckoning that could have far-reaching consequences. All right, so there y'all have it. Look at this picture of them. Look at this picture of them right here. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. You okay? This is all nefarious. All right, so anyway, let's move on to what Corey Feldman had to say. And you all, for you who don't know Corey Feldman was a child star. He was best friends with Corey Haim, who was also a child star. They both played in the movie The Goonies, and they played in other movies. I think Corey Feldman actually played in what was that? Stand By Me or something like that. But they both were childhood stars. And they both made claims in their adult years that they had been abused and raped. Okay, there was a lot of that going on in the entertainment and music industry. They both had been saying this for years. And Corey Haim, as a result, had problems, with the trauma, I would imagine, and then started abusing drugs. And he's now deceased. Okay, so it's disgusting. This is what Corey Feldman says. Now, many of the biggest names in the entertainment industry have ties to music producer P. Diddy, as his infamous parties were considered by many to be the place to be in decades past. Now that Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested and remains in prison awaiting his 2025 trial, his celebrity friends are reacting in different ways, with some choosing to distance themselves from the rapper and others like Nick Cannon choosing to live their truth. Actor Corey Feldman never attended a Diddy party, but he had no trouble sharing his honest thoughts. The Lost Boys actor was approached by TMZ and asked about P. Diddy, who has gone by several different names over the years and currently faces charges for trafficking, kidnapping, and racketeering. Corey Feldman didn't hold back on his assessment of the allegations, and here's what he had to say. It's disgusting, and I'm so grateful that justice is being served, and I really hope that there's a continuation of this and all of these scumbags get taken down because children need to be protected. End of story. Corey Feldman has been open about his own history of abuse, alleging that he was molested with an M for years as a child actor, and he spent much of his adult life advocating for other victims. The actor made it clear that he never crossed paths with Sean Combs, referencing that minors were among Diddy's accusers when he said, I been to his parties? No, I never went to his parties. I think I was a little old. I've never been to any of his parties. I've never met the guy. I don't know any of those people. All right. So anyway, new lawsuits continue to come down the pipe since Diddy's September arrest, including one from a woman who said that she was gang, R-worded after accusing the rapper of being involved in Tupac Shakur's murder, and multiple men who said they were drugged and R-worded at parties thrown by Diddy. Now, the SEX parties, aka freak-offs, hosted by the music mogul, have garnered a lot of attention in the press after federal investigators revealed they recovered more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant in the raids of Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles. Okay, so that all being said, that's what Corey had to say. That's what Corey had to say. Now, let me see if that video. Feldman is a Feldman is a coward because clearly it hasn't stopped. How is he a coward because it hasn't stopped, beloved? Make that make sense. How is he a coward because it hasn't stopped? Where do you? Okay, I don't see the video. I don't see the video. Let me see if they send it to my email. We got to get to the bottom of it. Excuse me. We got to get to the bottom of it. Odd Negro's official said he threatens to name someone, then disappears. Oh, right. Well, here's the thing, beloved. If all of these people that, alleged to have been involved in these things, these people have money and power. I imagine he didn't name all of these people just as the same reason a lot of the people naming Diddy didn't say anything for decades. Now, that's just my assessment. I can't say one way or the other, but that's just what I would imagine. Okay, hold on. I'm still looking for this thing on Charleston White. This video that you guys are talking about, I don't see this anywhere. Hey, OG Patrice. Hold on. Let me check TikTok again. Okay, there's a TikTok video that I'm listening to, and I'm not going to play it because the girl's got some kind of silly music in the background. I don't know why people love to put music in the background. But anyway, she's saying that allegedly Charleston White was shot because he said something about Woody's daughter. Okay? Because he said something about Woody's daughter. Are they talking about Kenneth Copeland, aka Lil Woody? Is that who they're talking about? Because that's the only Woody that I know that's been in the news as of late. So that's what she's saying, that he said something about Woody's daughter, and that's what led to him getting shot. Now, I can't substantiate any of this. I'm just telling you. Kimberly says, I don't see anybody else in the industry calling out these monsters. I don't either, beloved. Okay, but hold on. Let me see what else she's talking about. I don't see anything but a bunch of people playing that police scanner video or the audio, and then people just giving their thoughts on it and saying that Charleston White does too much playing and going in on him. That's all I see. Hey, Corey said Charleston White was shot, Dr. Shakur. That's what people are saying, but I haven't been able to confirm it, beloved. I did play the audio of a police scanner where there's a woman saying that she got a call, that someone called and said that he was shot outside by 3 people. That's all I know. Okay, that's all I know. So anyway, I guess we'll have to stay tuned. All right, so I'm about to be out of here. This video is an hour and a half already. Okay, and I have to do another video later on. So likes up, everyone, please like and share. Okay, thank you in advance. All right, each one, teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Now, when and if I get more information on Charleston White's, I'll gladly come back and give you guys an update. Okay, I'll come back and give you guys an update. But we got to talk about some more juicy stuff later on tonight. I think I'm going to go live later on tonight about 9 o'clock. Who's going to be in here if I do? Okay, one's in the chat. If I go live tonight around 9 o'clock, who's going to be in here? Because I got the scoop. Got the scoop, just so y'all know. Anita said, Diddy made me look at white fingernail polish and baby oil differently, shaking my head. Okay. Right. Ashton pulled a Polanski, run, boy, run. Didn't I tell you guys that? Didn't I tell you guys that? And then, what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. Didn't he go to Italy or somewhere? Said he was on vacation. Oh, nefarious. Okay, so anyway, I'll see you guys there. All right, love y'all to life. Everyone enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Each one, teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. And make sure you have your notifications on, because I'm going to be going live at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, with more nefarious news on Diddy. This is from The Outsider. All right, so I will talk to you all again soon. Peace. Hold on, did I say this is from The Outsider or The Insider? Because y'all know I'm at The Insider. Okay, anyway, peace.
Hey, yo, Nick, hit him with that flavor.
Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now.
That's
See
right.
a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy.
Real slick.
I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got